I go and blast them up.
To get these bulls on my side.
Let's just hope they're fast enough.
So don't be the one to die tonight.
Hello again, YouTube! This is Dr. Kendo, and I'm very excited to bring the new series. This is the big surprise that I had. It's a game that I know that many of my channel viewers enjoy, because I've been doing the birthday raps on my channel recently, and most people say that they like Pokémon. So I'm going to be doing a Pokémon Red playthrough, and I am definitely open to this being question and answer commentary like how I do my other commentary series, but this one obviously is more Let's Play style in that there is going to be, you know, a start and an end to it and everything, being that there is a story. So please, if you have questions, go ahead and submit them if there's, you know, anything about Pokemon, or, you know, really, for me, it also goes with anything just in life. You can ask me about life philosophies and such. But anyway, I want to name myself, of course, Dr. Kendo. And so, I had asked a lot of people on my Facebook page, the Dr. Kendo Commentaries Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/Dr. Commentaries. I had asked a lot of people, oh, I forgot I gotta name my rival. This is gonna be a good one. Oh gosh. So what would you name your rival if you're on YouTube? I can't fit Disliker, so Dislike is gonna be the rival's name. So just imagine that as Disliker. So any of you Dislikers out there, you're my rival. But anyway, as I was saying, one thing that you want to do actually when you first start is withdraw the potion out of your computer. I think that that's, you know, something that maybe you miss if you're not super familiar, but most people are pretty familiar with Pokemon, I guess. And moms, right, all boys leave home someday. It said that on the TV. So, what was I saying? Yeah, the Facebook page, just going back to that, I had everybody, you know, submit their username and everything, and I was sort of ordering them, you know, saying, here, you're first, you're second, you're third. The reason is because I'm actually going to name my Pokemon after the first one, so Charmander is actually going to be named Kendo for me, but then after that, I'm going to name each Pokemon subsequently. I'm going to name them your username. And I will definitely give you a shout-out annotation link or whatever once I catch it in the game and put that in there. And so basically in the order that you guys commented and gave me your username, I've got them in a you know, collected area, so I know where you are in the little, I guess, the order of, you know, which Pokemon I'm going to catch to which name I'm going to put it to. And I love this game. It's bringing back lots of memories, and so I'm going to pick Charmander. I kind of I guess I revealed that in a teaser a little bit before I spoiler, that's what I'm trying to say. And so, yes, I want to give a nickname to Charmander. I'm going to name him Kendo. And so, this will be the only one other than I'm going to let my fiance, Miss Kendo, soon to be Mrs. Kendo, I'm going to let her pick a Pokemon as well that she wants to be. And so, she said that she wanted to be Butterfree, so I'm going to name Butterfree. It's probably not going to fit, you know, Miss Kendo, so I'm gonna have to put MS Kendo probably, or something like that. But, so yeah, she'll want to be Butterfree, but otherwise I will name them completely according to my subscribers. And so, of course, the Disliker picks Squirtle, because that's the water type, and he's got to pick the type that's good against my type. So, he wants to start off with the initial battle, and this is always fun. I always think it's funny when they, like, Tail Whip or something like that, because if you don't scratch or tackle every single hit, it's generally not going to go well for you. It's kind of about the same, actually, you know, because if you Tail Whip, obviously your power, you know, you're going to have more power and everything, or if you Growl, they're going to have less. But, you know, if you could have used that move on a scratch or something like that, it would, you know, kind of equal out to the same kind of damage. And this is actually a very close one, so I kind of have to hope that... Okay, good. Oh, yes, critical. Yes, just like that. So it's always nice to win that first battle. It kind of sucks if you lose it, just because you're going to be missing out on that experience that you could get for it.
What? Unbelievable, I picked the wrong Pokemon,
says the Disliker.
Yeah, okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen him up.
Yeah, that's kind of what you do. Pokemon, I think, is something that I like to realize, or I think should be realized about Pokemon. I assume that it won't make you look at it too much differently, but it's really cruel in that it's basically like dogfighting. I mean, how is it different? Because, you know, Ash Ketchum, I'm straight up Michael Vick here, making my, you know, Pokemon fight like this. really probably without man, Pokemon would exist in a peaceful world. And so probably I'm gonna speed up footage in post-editing and stuff like that for whenever I'm grinding, as they call it. Not something on the dance floor. I'm talking about grinding down Pokemon and basically trying to earn experience. So in the various battles and stuff like that, I'll probably edit some footage here and there, so this isn't going to be completely raw footage. Also, you're probably going to notice that I've made a beautiful border on the either side of the screen here. That's because Pokemon, it doesn't really record in the widescreen format or anything like that, and so I'm already kind of probably stretching it out a little bit. But, I just wanted to have the border as kind of a placeholder for getting you some good HD content right here. And so I remember you have to go to the mart and you have to get Professor Oak's parcel, as they call it. Thankfully, they don't call it Oak's package, so then I'd be handling Professor Oak's package. This just got weird.
My swing don't swing that way, baby.
I know that you can jump down these ledges or whatever. One of the signs of the trainers is I think it's the trainer, and they're always so passionate about what they talk about. He's like, hey, it's really exhilarating. Did you know you could jump off those ledges? So there may be times where I avoid talking to every single person. I hope that that's okay. Most people have played Pokemon before, so they probably don't really need me to talk to every single passerby or whatever you want to call them, NPCs. I don't really need to talk to everybody. So we just gotta, get this battle out of the way. And Kendo, the Charmander, grew to level 7. So, obviously, kind of the first two Pokemon, I guess the spoiler is that you are obviously seeing that we run into a lot of Pidgeys and Rattatas, and so, or do people call it Rattata? I actually heard it both ways, I think, on the cartoon, which I used to love. Jeez, I'm trying to think of what my favorite... I actually really like Charmander, and that's why I pick him nowadays, and... Really, I don't want to answer too many, I guess, questions that could come up as, future questions for question and answer commentaries, but probably, my favorite element usually in Pokemon is fire. I really like the fire Pokemon and things like that, so how could I not go for Charmander? Dr. Kendo, take the Pokedex from... Yeah, there we go. I always thought that Professor Oak's voice was funny. I mean, anime already in itself is kind of, it's, what's the word? Very eccentric. It's got its weird quirks and stuff like that. And so all the voices and stuff are great on anime. And being that I'm a voice actor, I always like to hone in on that and study those a whole lot. But Professor Oak, he always had the craziest, obviously probably some young dude pretending to be an old man. And so, Dislike, my rival, the Disliker, was like,
I'm gonna tell my sister not to give you a town map.
But she liked me better than your punk ass anyway. Thanks, baby.
So now we are on our way. I gotta actually, I know that we need to go to the mart because you gotta get Pokeballs. One thing that I like to do actually, I think I've seen some people play Pokemon where you basically just level up mostly your main guy, your main Pokemon that you got, basically your first one, or you have a main one that you just level up, and it's superior and much stronger than all the rest of them and stuff like that. But I really like to at least balance it out as best as I can. I mean, obviously my first guy usually is gonna have more levels and everything like that, and he's awesome, he's Charmander, and so how could you not? But what I'm basically just trying to say is that I will try to give equal airtime to all of the Pokemon that I catch, and so we gotta catch some Pokemon. We need Pokeballs. Okay, sorry, I'm just stumbling over my words here. We gotta get these Pokeballs, and now it's time to heal up and then go catch them. I actually thought at a sort of young age, I thought, logistically it won't work in the Pokemon game, of course, but what if they I always thought I should be able to wheel around one of those defibrillator, it's not a defibrillator, but one of those reviving machines or whatever that Nurse Joy uses, and take it along with me on my journey. So anyway, it's time to catch a wild Pidgey. So you gotta be kind of careful, actually. Oh, okay, see, that was close. And sometimes you can actually catch these lower level Pokemon at mid-health. But, I came very close to killing the Pidgey off right there. So, yeah, you want to be careful definitely leveling up your first guy, kind of early on. You're gonna kill off all of the wild Pokemon that you're trying to catch. And so Pidgey, it's the tiny bird Pokemon. Do I want to give a nickname? Of course. So I am going to give it to the first person that commented on the Facebook post that I had given. That would be the Wee Guy 76, one of my long-time subscribers. He found out about Dr. Kendo a long time ago. And they obviously don't have numbers in here. Not that 76 would fit. It would fit 7, but they don't have the numbers there. So just going to have the Wee Guy as the Pidgey's name. And so that's actually going to have to be kind of how it goes for, you know, basically for all the Pokemon that I catch is if your name, your YouTube username that I'm annotating to is just too long, we're going to have to find a way to abbreviate it. If you have a suggestion that you would like, go ahead and, you know, send that to me or whatever, write in the comments. But otherwise, I'll think of something. I killed it. Oops. Damn it. Okay. See, I want to catch a Rattata. That's how I pronounce it. I don't know. Rattata. I want to catch a Rattata, so gotta run away. Let's see. Okay, definitely gonna speed up footage like this too. Let's see. Oh my god. Usually you can't like get through here without running into Pokemon like crazy, so I don't know why they're not like plentiful right now. Okay. Here, getting into... okay, another Rattata. Here we go. What was I saying earlier? Yeah, just... if your username is too long or whatever, I will find a way to shorten it down. I think I'm gonna go for the Pokeball. I'm gonna give it a try, or... I'll actually throw in the Wee Guy, except for... oh, crap, he has 1 health. Okay, that was really stupid. Oops. Alright. I don't know. Hopefully I can catch him. I mean, I think that, you know, as I was saying before, some of these weaker Pokemon you can catch. He has like half health. All right, okay, cool. Rattata was caught. So this is going to go to the next person who posted after the Wee Guy on the Facebook page. It bites anything when it attacks. So yes, I want to give a nickname. So the next person actually found me through Necessary Gaming, which I will also be putting this series on, Necessary Gaming, of course. The username is actually Asian Lunch Lady, which is an awesome username, so definitely I give you props for that. So I'm going to have to put A, lowercase, and then Lunch Lady after that. Hopefully that's cool with you, Asian Lunch Lady. You've got a great username, so I wish that we could fit it all, but... this is basically the extent of that. This is definitely sort of a good place to stop the Pokémon Red series for the first episode right now. So I'm going to go ahead and save the game, and I will just say that this is Founders Month for Dr. Kendo. So celebrate with me, Founders Month! And what that means is that Dr. Kendo Commentaries was actually founded and started back in July of 2011, and it was actually on July 2nd that I put out my first commentary video, and that was for Gauntlet Legends. Really, if you go back and watch those older videos of mine, I'll go do it, and I get kind of embarrassed just because it's, you know, the channel has really come a long way since then. I would definitely say that with no question at all, you know, definitely with certainty. So I hope that you're enjoying this, and please expect all the wonderful things to come in July. I'm going to try and cast as much as I possibly humanly can. And everybody is definitely a huge support on YouTube, and so you just keep doing what you do, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do, because you help me to be me. So, you definitely are all helping me out there, and I will stop there. Go ahead and check out any of the links that are in the description. I always promote stuff there if you're watching this on my channel. And so otherwise, I'll catch you on the next vid, and thanks for viewing. I scour the idea of the Bowser that I am. I'm a tower, and wowzers, they axe Howard. You so empowered, if I could explain the gain, attain a gain contained in my game, it'd be the same mundane domain, a way to take my name in vain. Just retain all that I'm saying, it'd be in the fast lane of hearing, entertain, ascertain, get in the clearing from here.